Hey everybody, Johnny Scoville here, and this is Chase the Heat. Got something fun today, people. Check out this. Look at this pimply looking pod. This, folks, is an orange Bhutlah DM. Now let me share with you a little bit about this pod. You guys in the know what the DM means. Goodness gracious. I'm not going to try to show you the blade because it's always, well, maybe I'll try. Very wet blade. Look at that. All right. So, the DM, Orange Bhutlah DM. DM stands for my friend Dave Miner. Look at the interior of this thing, guys. All right. This is the chocolate Bhutlah, Orange Bhutlah DM. Ooh. Almost has a fruity, almost a sweet smell to it, which I'm kind of excited about. Now let me share with you a little bit about this pod. Dave Miner grew the phenotype of the chocolate Bhutlah, which was created by Chad Selesky. He selected a phenotype he liked, grew it out, and it is the chocolate Bhutlah DM. Excuse me, about several years ago, he had a chocolate Bhutlah plant that threw red pods, and he called it the Bhutlah Red, or the Red Bhutlah, excuse me. So I got to tell you something. The pods are kind of savage. There are four pretty well-known, fairly well-known. I'm kind of getting in my name, but Bill Moore, Ted Barris, Chili Beast, and myself, we've all eaten the chocolate Bhutlah. It's a heavy pod. You can go watch it. We're kind of wrecked by this guy's pods. They're big, they're gnarly, they're oily. Well, in growing out the chocolate Bhutlah, he had a plant that created red ones. So the following year, he was growing them out, and he had an orange variant. He was growing red. It has orange. So there's the chocolate Bhutlah, the red Bhutlah, and the orange Bhutlah. And this is an orange Bhutlah. This is a smaller one than usually that he grows, but he said to me because he wanted me to get a chance at eating this. So I'm super excited to try this pod because I've eaten the chocolate Bhutlah DM. First time for an orange, so I'm really excited. So I want to thank you, Dave, for creating this and sending it to me. Guys, listen, I say this, I'm going to start saying it more. If you guys watch these videos, please know how much I thank you. Respect, I appreciate it a lot. But subscribe to the channel, and you aren't just watching it, you're a part of it. Please be a part of this. This is fun and exciting. It's going somewhere. Be a part of this show. So at the end, you're going to see the Chasetheheat floating pepper. Click on that link, please. If you haven't yet, that's how much it costs. $0. Costs the same amount as it does to be a good, decent, kind human being. So I want you all to be good, decent, kind human beings. We should be that way to each other. We're all in this together, right? But subscribe to this channel. It means a lot to me. So we're going to eat this right now. This is I keep saying chocolate because it plagues me. I was just speaking to Dave right before I'm shooting this video. I told him I still have bad dreams about the chocolate Bhutlah. No joke. If you want to go see a scary, probably to this date, one of the harshest, roughest, gnarliest challenges I ever did was eating 71 grams of chocolate Bhutlah, dried chocolate Bhutlah flakes. Now, we had people have figured out that 85% of pepper weight is water. So you dry it, all you got is capsaicin and peppers. 71 grams of dried chocolate Bhutlah is equivalent to about 1.3 pounds of fresh ones. Not ounces, but pounds. I ate 71 grams, and it's probably why I keep saying chocolate. It's right there in my mind. But this is the Orange Bhutlah from Dave Miner. The Orange Bhutlah DM. Dave, thanks for saying this to me. You guys, thank you for being a part of this. But remember, be a part of this. Don't just watch it. I'm Johnny Scoville. This is Chase the Heat. All right, I will tell you this. The flavor on this, I'm not knocking the chocolate Bhutlah, but because this came from that plant, I gotta tell you, the flavor of this is infinitely better than the chocolate Bhutlah. It has a sweetness to it, which is nice. One of the better tasting super hots for sure. It has a neat sweetness, a fruitiness to it. Really neat, no bitterness at all. Which is great because I just talking with Dave right before I did this video, right before I shot this. It seems like, listen, everybody wants to go hot, 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 hotter the better. I get that. But in doing so, so many hot pods come with a bitterness. Some pods have a floral flavor. There's no floral flavor with this at all. No real earthy flavor. It's just kind of fruity and sweet. All right, so that said, let me talk about where the burn is, because it's still climbing. It hasn't peaked yet. The burn, there was a seed stuck. Sorry. So it's crawling to the back of my throat. My lips are burning. My lips are burning. It's kind of settling in the back of my throat. It's hot. It's not quite oven hot. It's not pulsing. It's a smooth climb. Pepper burp, excuse me. Great very, very pleasant aftertaste. If you guys like super hots, but you've had them and they're bitter, this is way better tasting than a Reaper. I'm not that fond of the Reaper flavor. But as far as the flavor, it's a very, very tasty pepper. Not floral at all. I think you'll probably like it. The heat is peaked, I think. The heat for me, this is going to be a 4. I recently did a Premola. Forgot to say what the heat was on that. I put it in the description box. That was also about a 4. Maybe a 5. This is about a 4 or 5 for me. This would be a 9. This would be a definite 8 or 9. A 9 for somebody who's not a chili head. In fact, the truth is this. If you're not a chili head, the very last thing you want to do is do what I just did. Eat a whole pod, because you won't have your composure and you won't be able to talk like this. It would probably put you into panic mode, all right? Because it's hot. I have a tolerance that's kind of high. So, if you do like hot peppers, but you don't like some of the taste, you want to get into the super hots, but you don't like some of the flavors, because they're bitter or they're floral or they're a little too earthy, this is going to be a pepper you'll probably really appreciate because it's sweet, it's fruity, with no bitterness. Definitely has peaked. All right, so the burn, it climbed kind of smoothly, and it seems to be kind of decreasing smoothly. The flavor is great, the aftertaste is great, and this is a pot I think you guys will like. I'm pretty happy with this, Dave. And he said that, listen, if you've seen some of the Bhutlahs he grows, they're just enormous. They're ridiculous looking. He admittedly said this is one of the small ones. He wanted to give me a treat. Let me taste it. Really kind of excited. So thank you. It only weighed, in fact, 8.2 grams, where some of the other pods he grows are just 3 times that. So I want to thank you, Dave, for sending me. You know, guys, Dave is he's just a wonderful guy, very, very kind guy, a good friend of mine. So he's a wonderful guy to work with. He works with, you know what? Try it. Find out. Go to the description box, click on the link and talk to him. He's a wonderful guy. And he's DM. He grows some really amazing peppers. So, but, you know, I said in the beginning, guys, if you just watch this, hey, I want to thank you for doing that. It means the world to me. Be a part of this. Right there, you'll see the Chasetheheat floating pepper. Click on that pepper. Like I said, if you do that, it doesn't cost you anything. You're a subscriber to the channel. You're on the Scoville squad. Eat more peppers, people. But do that. And click on the bell. We'll notify you we have upcoming videos, which we do all the time. And I have some really, really exciting ones coming up. I got a challenge coming up. You guys are going to love it. I'm going to do it live. It's going to be 5 yellow Moruga scorpions that Dave grew. The 5 pods have a combined weight of 108.3 grams for 5 peppers. Let that sink in. Think about that. 108 grams with 5 pods. They look like baseballs. They look like big lemons. And if you guys have watched the channel, you know that I love got a thing for yellow pods. So right there, you click on that pepper, become a subscriber of the Chasetheheat channel, be a part of this. I'm Johnny Scoville. I love you guys. We'll catch you guys next time right here on Chase the Heat, everybody. Thank you.